108 cheered. X500, thanks for putting on this event, Artosis. Excited to watch Theory.
Thanks much, Apoptosis. Appreciate it. Yeah, me too. Definitely enjoy Theory's games, no question about that. Got to hang out with him a little bit. He was in Korea for the Tasteless tournament and also Riyadh for the EWC tournament. So very cool, very cool.
Donated $3. Imagine 25 years ago someone telling you that you would become a millionaire from playing Brood War. You probably would think you were going to become the best pro gamer or something, but in reality still dog shit, but chat loves Mario and come in their asses.
All right, thank you, I guess. I wish I was a millionaire, it's not the case. All right, Hexen gonna go ahead and teleport home here for Theory. Oh, look at this. I love it. I love it from top. Aggro's this. You're going to have to cancel that meat farm out, I think. No? Oh, they actually just automatically on aggro. Okay. So that works out. Not a bad idea, though. And down comes the Brute to help out with that. And now we have top once again with the same type of move versus Slimes. Here he's starting with 4 instead of 3, so I think he is getting better at it. We should have a Fellhog coming out pretty soon to help out with that as well. Not great surface area there for top. Pulls two of the dogs back. Yeah, we'll end up clearing this and able to heal up. Doesn't look like he's losing dogs this time, so that's good at least. All right, well, kind of interesting to see the dogs actually stand to fight here. Because it doesn't seem like they would do anything to the brutes. I guess they can kill the fiends reasonably quickly. Yeah, the creeps do give you resources, so... Okay, well...
What? Anonymous donated $3. Mario chomped down onto Luigi's anal pustule as the... What?
No.
ST4 and Kai Hanglo cheered. X300,
What's up, Stanky?
Stop hogging the computer, your wife needs to practice.
She does need a little bit more practice, I think. She actually improved very quickly yesterday, so that's good. I think there's a bright future for her. I don't know if I'm going to let her try Protoss, though. All right, so this like, you know, obviously Theory and Top are both very, very good players, but you can see even here, literally at the top of the world, these are two of the very best players that exist in this game. A lot of solo creeping going on. Top taking over a little bit more. He's got the super mobile dog-based army. Theory, like, Theory's defense is very good. I like some of the walls he's making. Like, there's definitely some redeeming things going on, but because a large portion of this game, it seems to be the creeping of the camps. Makes it a, I don't know, I feel like a little bit tougher. All right, very good Shroudstone coming down, pushing that back. Doesn't lose his Hexen. You can definitely see that this is a higher level game than a lot that we've watched here tonight. You can definitely feel it. They're actually, oh, I'm slightly out of position. Okay, throw this tower down. Okay, back up. Oh, grab this camp. Oh, now he comes up, re-grabs the camp. Okay, there's actually some back and forth now. I feel like this is a much better game than many that we've watched. Okay, dog's gonna kill this camp as well. Another speed camp down. Okay. Theory walking up. Okay, we might actually see Theory attack. So Top doesn't actually have his expansion yet. He's just finishing it up right now. He may need to run home. with his dogs. Because look at this. That's a pretty big army right there. So he's got the 4 brutes. He's got the Magmadon. He's got the Hexen in here. You can't really surround that with dogs, I don't think. The dogs are not going to do a very good job. Now, an Exo is on the way. If he loses this base, does Theory just win? How do you save that base? You're only on dogs. Maybe you can't just go dogs and creep the whole map. Because, like, for sure those dogs don't beat that army. There's no way. There is not a chance. It does trigger the stomp, so that's kind of nice. Oh, dude. That base is gone. Okay, he's catching some of the reinforcements. So, like, the best of the moves, I guess, available to top here to catch some of those reinforcements. But how do you stop this army? Like, you're going to have to battle with all of your bobs or something? Theory just crushing face. Okay, well, the flat cannon not going to be enough here, unfortunately. The bobs helping to surround, though, actually make the difference here. I think one of the problems is Theory has now taken just about every camp and does have a natural expansion up. Wow, the double stomp doing a great job here. But he will be able to clear this still. Exo's doing a very good job. Dogs surrounding. Brings his bobs back from that health camp that they were sitting at, and I guess he'll just remake his natural expansion. But Theory has gotten very, very far ahead. It does seem to me if Theory just makes another army of a comparable size, maybe slightly larger, how does he end up losing that game?
ST4 and Kai Hanglo cheered. X300, Utty just a heads up, Sasha Gray has 1,700 Twitch viewers right now and you have 1,200. That should make you feel special. She actually took some big battle cruise in her butt and you're just over here streaming an iPhone game. Utty, does that make you proud?
Makes me very proud.
Imagine if you did some big battle cruiser work. You'd probably have way more views.
I think that's unquestionable.
Marketing ideas.
Thanks, Stanky. Should get you and CSG to do my marketing for me. All right, finally that expansion finishes up for top.
What? Anonymous donated $3 as the cum leaked out of Luigi's anus.
Don't. All right, so yeah, top has that expansion up. His army is definitely getting better. The army of Theory, it has a lot of health. Like, brutes are not that strong. They're just mostly tanky, right? And they turn into the fiends, which are reasonable. He has some Magmadons, but we haven't really seen him get into too much higher tech as of yet. Twilight Spire coming up. That'll be kind of interesting. I have seen Theory utilize, like, dive bombing later game when he has a lot of bases, dive bombing with the Shadow Flyers, but I think this is probably for Spriggans, if I had to guess, right? Or maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe he's just going to get the Harbinger. That would actually probably make more sense. Some Harbinger drops, type of thing. Yeah, kind of falling back on creeping a bunch of camps, right? A little bit of engagements. Theory gets an advantage, then they both run away and creep some camps up. I honestly think, okay, so I'm going to start giving a little bit of my feedback as someone casting plus watching this and trying to enjoy it. I do think that they could make the maps literally half the size and the game would be better. I'm looking at how far apart they are from each other and how often they do not even come close to each other. Obviously, this is a very big map, being a 4-player map. But I do think that would probably increase the game a lot. If you make the maps, let's call it half the size. Yeah, this much creeping without leveling up a hero. Yeah, it does feel a little bit weird. It's just, we have so much creeping going on, and they're gaining a little bit of resources, so it's like, yes, of course you should do this if you're not going to attack. Yeah, so there is that Harbinger coming out. I almost forgot that those were made with the Twilight Spire. They used to not be.
Bowser's Rape Dungeon donated 3.
So, all right, in comes, okay, a bunch of brutes. I didn't know 7 brutes could fit in there. What the hell? 7 brutes in a gaunt. That's gonna look silly coming out of there. Okay, yeah, gonna get way quicker, way more damage dealt like this. Is that enough to kill it? I don't think so. I think he's not gonna quite kill it. Well, actually, he does because he puts all of his damage on the Harbinger. So another base goes down.
Dungeon donated $3. Hey Artie, do you think you could get at least a little enjoyment out of Stormgate by doing a guy in the chat 2v2?
Oh, I think I'm going to get some enjoyment out of Stormgate. We're definitely not going to do a guy in the chat 2 versus 2, though. All right, lots and lots of Exos out now. We'll see. Top is actually pretty much caught up in supply. In theory's army doesn't look that good against mass Exo. Not a whole lot does, though. The Exos are very, very strong.
Owl Life 1160 just resubscribed for 35 months. No SC today.
Thank you very much, man. Almost 3 years. Yes, SC today. We're doing King of the Hill for a little bit, and then we'll be going into the Brood War ladder. All right, so we have the Flayed Dragon added in now, right? This is the tier 3. This is part of the reason why I think Infernal doesn't feel completely finished. Like, that's the only tier 3 unit. And you get it from, like, lots of units dying, and then you can buy it. Kind of like a weird way to get a tier 3 unit. I mean, I could be down for it, but it feels like, you know, in these games with less action, you know, top maybe could have more tier 3s right now, and there's no real option for theory.
Donated $3. Homie, for there to be a guy in the chat 2v2, you need 4 people willing to actually play this Lamau.
Jesus. Okay, so still a lot of camps being taken. Little bit of, like, the dogs ran in there for a moment. Huge map. Like, you can tell these guys are much better than a lot of the players we've seen so far. Like, just the way they're moving around the map and expanding. But just not too much player engagement so far with each other. Damn, that dog just does not want to die. Had that shield on it. Okay, so we're going to get an engagement pretty soon here, I think. Right, Top is in the center. He's got a lot of Lancers, a lot of Exos. Looks like he's got a lot of very good upgrades. And a huge army here for a Theory. Theory at 250 against 182. But the thing is, it's so microable. Okay, there's a tier 3 unit now. The Helicarrier or something? There it is, Helicarrier. Okay, so it's kind of like a carrier.
Anonymous
not exactly, though.
RT couldn't recognize a shit game even if it wang slapped him in the face like how Mario wang slapped Yoshi and said,
Okay, okay. All right, so Evac going around. I like the idea of an exo drop here for some harassment purposes. And I like the fact that he's getting some tier 3 units out for that additional damage output. And of course, since they fly, you know, it makes the actual DPS go way, way up. Since they can be over those ground units also dealing damage. So still, they're just basically creeping and expanding. On Fire Imps are out now. Theory just showed his hand with that, so something we're going to want to watch out for. Those do explode like banelings on the army. All right, we have that exo drop coming in. And gets cleared pretty quickly by the On Fire Imps. Saved one exo there. Trying to be annoying. Certainly succeeding. Shadow Flyers mixed in. Probably for those helicarriers. Okay, there's definitely some visual lag here. This... Oh no, that doesn't look good. And you can see that the exos are just so strong in these situations. Looks like the stomps do get through the army for the most part. Backing up pretty heavily here. More and more army coming up here for Theory. But, like, the visual lag is definitely a problem. What? Cool sound effect on those. I do like the sound. That's kind of cool. That's kind of a cool idea. The bombing. But it does look like Theory is just going to overrun everything anyways. I actually like how Top played it. Like, I like... If he hadn't lost that expansion early on, maybe he would have been alright. Not entirely sure. The helicarriers are actually much cooler than I thought they were going to be. And I really actually do like that sound effect very much. GG. Theory going to win. Okay. Okay.